No one's getting $2,500 a month Social Security. No one is. I'm only getting $1,600 a month, so no one is getting it. So don't listen to this guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's a charlatan, says one of the comments on my YouTube channel about Social Security. I said, that's interesting. So the way he was talking, he called it social insecurity and meta scared and whatnot. I thought it'd be fun to actually kind of do some back testing here to see what his benefit would have been if he would have taken that full retirement age, presuming that he hasn't, and we can dive right into that. And then I'm also going to show you how easy it is to get your $2,500 a month of income without even waiting until you're 70 years old. So let's take a look at this. So he said he makes $1,600 a month in Social Security. Now, I'm assuming he took it early, all right? And the reason for that is because generally people, when they start talking how bad Social Security is, the insecurity in nature and all that, they're taking it early because they want to get it while they can because it's going bankrupt. So, but we'll go into both sides. We'll go into if he took it early, if he took it full retirement age, or if he took it late. All right, so what we got to do is we got to figure out what his AIME is first. And the way we do that is we take his $1,600, and we know the first bend point. We know for a fact of that $1,600, $833 came from the first bend point. So we take 833 divide by 0.9 because that's what the bend point ratio is, and that gives us 926, and that's great. But now we got to figure out what the second bend point is. So $1,600 minus 833 gives us, he gets $767 on the second bend point is what he gets for income. 767, we divide that by 0.32 because that's the second bend points ratio. It's 32% of the second bend point is what you get in benefit. So 767 divided by 0.32, 2396. So he had 2396 in his second bend point. We add these two together plus 926. And so he has $3,322 a month is his AIME. 3322. Can you all see it? Yeah, okay. Is AIME. All right, now we times that by 12 to get an annual benefit here, times 12, 39,874. 39,874. All right, so again, that's what his benefit is, but I don't think that's it, actually. I think what he did, I think he took this early. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take 39,874 and we're going to times it by 1.32 for full retirement age. That's early. Yeah, kind of. By 1.32 if we would have taken that full retirement age. 52,000. Let me try a different marker here. Try purple. 52,006. It's not working great, is it? All right, 52,634. Okay, you can see. All right, that's at full retirement age. All right, now we're going to times that by 1.32 to see what it would have been if he would have waited until his delayed earnings credits. Now, again, he did say only people who waited till 70 get the $2,500 a month. Well, let's just take a look. Times 1.32, 69,477. 69, oh, there you go, 477. That's it. Delayed earnings credits, okay, 69,477. All right. So basically, we got three scenarios here. If this is his AIME, he made $39,874 is his average indexed yearly earnings. Average indexed yearly earnings. So not much. I mean, that's significantly below what the median household income is. But you know, we have a median household. That means, which is $60,000. There are many people who are making below the median. That's a fact. And so, I mean, I hate to say it, but if your AIME is 39,874. The most the most you could have got from that would be $1,600 at your full retirement age times 1.32 is 2112. So I mean, in this case, if you're making 40,000 is your averaged yearly indexed earnings, you're not going to get $2,500 a month because you're only making 40,000 a year of income. If that makes sense. But that's not the median. I mean, that's well below the median. So I think this is probably more like it. I have a sneaky suspicion his averaged yearly indexed earnings is about 52,634. All right. So if that's the case, what we're going to do here is we're going to divide by 12, and that's going to give us 52,364 52634 divided by 12, 4386. That's going to be his average index monthly earnings. All right, now we take minus 926 minus 926. That gives us 3460 times 0.32 times 0.9. We know that's 833. And we know this is 3460 times 0.32. That's 1107. So that would have given us 11808 plus 833. 1940. All right, so 1940 at full retirement age is that's his benefit. If he would have waited till he's full retirement age at 1940, so 52,634 a year. Waits till he's full retirement age, he would have got 1940 as opposed to $1,600 that he's getting now. I guess I could have just done that, right? Well, 1,600 times 1.32. No, it won't be. Yeah. So we got to figure out the AIME. All right. Anyway, so now 1940 is probably what we're working with here. So let's erase all this because I have a sneaky suspicion that is his full retirement age amount is that 1940. All right. So we're just going to get rid of all this. Now I'll show you what I'm talking about. There's a method to my madness to show you how easy it is actually to get $2,500 a month in Social Security. All right, so 1940 is his full retirement age benefit. All right. Now we're going to show you two things here real quick. You get $30,000 a year in Social Security. First, we take his 1940 and we half it. We're going to assume he's married filing jointly, and we're going to say 1940 divided by 2 gives us 970. So take these two numbers and add them, plus 1940, and there's $2,900. That's just a spousal. All right, so that's $2,900 times 12. That's $35,000 a year. All right, that's it. I mean, that's not. We even blink an eye. So, a guy made roughly $50,000 a year between he and his spouse. They get right there $35,000 a year if they just wait till full retirement age. That's not delayed earnings credits. They just wait till full retirement age. So, I'm sorry, $30,000 is easily attainable. But let's say, yeah, Josh, I'm not married. All right, you're not married. How do you get $30,000 a year if you're not married? All right, well, here we're just going to do some back testing. Let me get a different color here. I don't like the way that one's working. Yeah, let's just have this green one. Let's just say make $60,000 a year. And we're going to say that's your average index monthly earnings is $5,000. You made the median household amount throughout your lifetime. You didn't make more, you didn't make less. You just made the median household amount, which is $60,000 a year or $5,000 a month. Again, first 833 times that by 0.9 equals 833. Oops, not 833. It's the first 926, excuse me. All right. Now we take 5,000 minus 926. That gives us $4,074. Minus 4,074 times that by 0.32 equals $1,303. All right, so we add these two guys together. That's $2,136. All right, so at your full retirement age, if you made $60,000 a year, you're getting $2,136 at your FRA, full retirement age. All right. Let's say we did $75,000 a year instead, though. So again, he said no one gets $2,500 a year unless they retire late. All right. So same thing here. Divide that by 12. 75,000 divided by 12 is 6,250. So again, this 75,000 assumes that you've been making a little bit more than median income on average. That's 25% more than median income on average for the bulk of your working career. Well, actually, not even the bulk, 35 years, if that makes sense. So some years you might have made more, some years you might have made less. It doesn't matter. It just averages out to be 75,000 is your average index yearly earnings. All right, divide that by 12. Your AIME is 6250 minus 926, which equals 833. 50 minus 926, 53. So we're still not even in the third bend point yet. Divide by 0.32. All right, times 0.32, 1703. Take those two together. And there you go, right there, 2536 at your full retirement age. All right, so if you made the median, you're a little bit short of $2,500 a month if you are single. If you made 25% more than the median, you're right there, $2,500 a month. I mean, there you go. It's not that difficult to get $2,500 a month of Social Security. The first thing is you got to wait until your full retirement age, man. I mean, that's what you got to do first and foremost. If you take it earlier, I can't help you. If you wait till your full retirement age, you're good to go. I don't suggest very many people wait or take it early because I've done so many videos on the tax ramifications, the benefits of Social Security delay. That's mind-boggling. But here you go. So to get $2,500 a month in income, you need about $75,000 of average yearly earnings. And I mean, I would even make it even simpler. $7,500 a year times 32. Well, on average, 35 a year. Okay. Times 35, excuse me. So that means you need to have 75,000 times 35, 2.62 million of total indexed earnings. All right, and that means you could have, you can have 10 years at 125,000 roughly the max, and then 15 years are not the max. Literally, let's say you had 50,000 as your indexed earnings for 15 years, and you had 125 as your indexed earnings for 25, we'll say. So you got 50,000 times 25. That's 1.25 million. And then that's 1.25 right there. All right. So there you go. Right at roughly that's right short of 2.62 million. So in this case, you made below the median household income for 25 of your 35 years. You made significant 8% below. But then in a couple years, you made more than the median income for 10 years. See, that's how it works with Social Security. They take all your taxable Social Security and they add them and they index them, add them together. They give you this base amount. They divide that base amount by 420 because that's 35 years at 12 months of a year, and they give you an AIME, an average index monthly earnings. It's literally that simple. So in this case, you only made $50,000 a year for 25, the bulk of your Social Security earnings years. But a couple years you did great because maybe in real estate or something like that. Just dropped my cap. Yeah. I don't know what happened to it. And but either way, these two things add up to 2.5 million, which is right where you need to be. 2.5 million will give you $2,500 a month Social Security. So it's easily doable, my friends. You just got to understand how the system works. And there it is. And rule number one is don't take it early. Don't take it early. I'm just telling you. Now, some people have to take it early. I'm not going to yell at you, but just try not to. All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks now.